Istongon Jokhayadega. Istongon Jokhayadega. All right. We don't have good morning, so we have to say, did you make it through the night okay? Did you make it through the night? Okay. Here we go with forms of greetings. We're going to forget he's Jay, okay? We're going to say Istongo, without problems. That's the literal translation, without problems. But it means, are you okay? Everything fine?
Okay.
Imongosa. Imongosa means everything the same. Is everything in your life the same as it was? If it was okay, is it still that way? Okay. Istungon asaga. Istungon asaga. That means you're around okay. You're around okay. And the responses.
There's nothing.
Tungodos. Yes, we are without problems, or yes, we are okay. Imongos. Everything is the same. Istungesos. Istungesos. Remember now, you got tones with this, okay? Istungesos, and that's where the sounds come in. When you learn your sounds, the tones will come with it. Seems to be no problems. Istungesos. And then the rest living, and this is questions asked during a greetings, you know, like they can ask you. Abawa dungon aboga. The rest living with no problems. Abaldagi dungon aboga. The rest living, remember now, abaldagi means more, two or more people. And you say, Jinakta, how about yours? The one that belongs to you. The one that belongs to you. Okay, here we go now. We're going to get into some, remember now, we're talking about you. These lessons are about you and you, okay? You're just talking about you, okay? Okay, here's the buys. Remember, we don't have buys. We don't have goodbye like the English language. We don't have bye. We don't have that. We have chihijathis. I will see you. And that's kind of like a hope to me. I will see you. Chihijathis. I will see you. There's no promises, but you know what? That they didn't have that goodbye or, you know, anything like that. They had, I will see you. Hadam chihijathis. Hadam means again. Chihijathis, I will see you again. Okay, this is when you're in a room full of people and you saying to everybody, I will see everyone. Chihijagathis. Chihijagathis. We will see each other again. Hadam chihijathis. Hadam chihijathis. Let's see each other again. Hadam chihijagathis. Let's see each other again. Okay, y'all know this, okay? Hadam tihijiyatis. That's we will see each other again, but look how this is spelled. Hadam tihijagatis. Let's see each other again. Let's meet up again. Hadam tifachagatis. That's like a chance meeting. That's a chance meeting. I met up with somebody yesterday in Shawnee. That I didn't expect to see. See, that was a chance meeting, wasn't it? We just happened to meet up on each other. That's what that is. Just happened to meet up with each other. Not planning it, but just happened to. So that's what that is. And that was me and Coco yesterday. We decided to eat the same thing in Shawnee now. We didn't mean to do that, but we was there. And we just happened to bump into each other. Okay. Okay. Now, any questions so far on these? Because I expect y'all to use these. The only way you're going to get a habit, remember what I said, instead of saying, I will see you, or you'll say, see you, you say, chihijathis. Forget English. Don't look at this as English, okay? Don't look at this. Remember I told you, forget English, and that what I meant was when you see something, name it in Mvskoke. Don't look at it in the English sense. Look at it in the Mvskoke way. In the Mvskoke way. So if you say, I will see you again, say, Hadam Jihijafis. Forget I will see you again. That ain't part of your vocabulary. Just say Hadam Jihijafis. Okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, now this is talking about you. Job is a possessive, okay? Jaws, what is it? I'm sharing your screen.
Yes.
Yes, we are. We're sharing the screen.
Okay. Is that all your lessons up there? Okay, so it's okay. You don't need your greetings or body stuff up there because I see they're wrong.
Yeah, that's supposed to be.
Okay, we'll do 1 second. I can put it back on there.
Cool.
Okay.
But I'm on.
You're on the just.
No. We're on basic pronouns.
This one.
Okay.
Okay, now let me put it back on there.
Okay. Remember now, this is we're all talking about just you because most of the time it is about you. Okay. Most of the times, but now we're going into the second person. These are basic pronouns. Okay. Ja is used for feelings, family, and body parts, things that cannot be separated from the possessor. Okay, so if, this is a big word right here when I was growing up. Janatki nukis. See, janatki. Nafki is stomach. Nukis is hurts. Janatki nukis. My stomach hurts. My stomach is growling. Janatki sogogotskis. Sogogotskis. I'm tired and I'm sleepy. Chahodoshi janochkilis. Chahodoshi means I'm tired. Janochkilis means I'm sleepy. Okay? So see, this has all got to do with you. Something you can't transfer your sleepiness or your weariness or your growls or your hurts to anybody else. They're yours. So we use ja, okay? Ja. Okay? I'm sleepy. I'm going to lay down. Janochkilis wakahanes. Wakahanes. I am going as hanes. Waka means lay down, and janochkilis means, of course, sleepy. My mother is asleep. You can't transfer your mother. Chachki no jidos. Dos, remember, takes the place of it is, it's a filler. It can be used for it. One of those. My mother is pretty. Chachki hitosi dos. Jaboja ajuli dos. My grandfather is old. Jaboja afachki dos. My grandfather is a happy man. Jaboshi hoktalidos. My grandmother is old. Jaboshi maktos. My grandmother is saying, and I'm going to tell you, this was a big one right here too. This was a big one. So they say, my grandma said that. And when we were growing up, we'd be doing something maybe we weren't supposed to do, or maybe we was doing something that was against little legends and stuff. And they'd say, my grandma said that. My grandma said, you're not supposed to do that, see? My grandma said that. So that's where, Jabushi Maktosh. My head hurts. Jaganukis. My head is hot. Jaga Hayidos. Okay. Look here. You can't transfer your toothaches. So janodi nukis. My eyes are tired. Jadothwa podosis. Okay. G is used for second person. Okay. D is usually at the end of a sentence when asking a question. So when you're second person now, second person, you're talking to them in a second person way. Okay. Chinaski nokidi. Does your stomach hurt? It says D is usually at the end of a sentence when asking a question. Okay. Chinaski nokidi. Does your stomach hurt? Okay. Y'all heard a lot of this. It's all usually on greetings. Nugget chihojifkadi. What is your name? See? You've seen this a lot. Beginning. What is your clan? Nugget chimalegadi. Nugget chimalegadi. Ooh, misspelling. Right here is an A. It's supposed to be an A. I mean an I. Sorry. I. Legadi. What is your clan? Chimalega means your I call it shield. Like way back when they had a shield. I call it a shield. Shield alive. Your clan. Is your mother asleep? Jichki nojidi. Jichki is your mother. Nojidi is she asleep? What is your mother's name? Oh, it's supposed to be grandmother's. Chiboshi nagit hojifkadi. I did this real fast today, and boy, you can tell. What is your grandfather's name? Chibuja nagit hojifkadi. See? Does your head hurt? Chiga nukidi. Is your head hot as in fever? Chiga hayidi. And we've been asked that a lot when we were growing up. They'd ask, is your head hot? And you know, they didn't have thermometers back then. The only time you had thermometers when you went to a doctor, and that was very often. But they would touch your head and you know, they knew you had a fever. What would your grandmother say? See, you know, if we did something out of the way, they'd say, what would your grandmother say? What did she say? A lot of times it was, what did she say? But this is, what would your grandmother say about this? Okay. There's a lot of misspelling going here, guys. Sorry about that. I had to get this out this morning. We had a day off yesterday, and you can tell it. You can tell it. Come back and into the routine. One day off and you're ruined. Okay. I need the other one. What else was it? Any questions on this? Okay. The ja and chi. Remember, second person is chi. So you got, and this is chi now. First person is ja. You're talking about you. My head, jaga. Your head, chiga. My hand, jungi. Your hand, jingi. So see, you can say jungi nokis, but you can ask them jingi nokidi. See, is your hand hurt? Does your hand hurt? Okay, that's second person. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? If you have questions, let's get them answered, because this is going to be one of those times where we're going to go into deeper things here. You're going into second person. There's third too, and then more than three. But we're going to stay on this for a while, okay? Till you learn it, until you can make sentences. Okay, this is the beginning of speaking. You have to use all this to speak, guys. You may not think so, but it is. Okay, this is the parts of speaking. You can just go into this and say things to your coworker, to somebody that said, listen, whether they understand or not, that's fine. I mean, you know, and you can tell them, I'm speaking Mvskoke. You know, we have classes, take them. See, So this is good. This verbs, basic pronouns. Okay. You use this jaw, you would not believe how many times you use it in a day. You if you speak the language every day and it's the first language in your life, you just don't know how many times you use this jaw. You'd be surprised how many times it's used. Just like Mado. How many times do you say Mado in a day? Thank you. You just don't know. If you counted them, you'll probably be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know how many times I said thank you that day. And we even use it on that's what we end our emails with, Mado. We say Mado every time. Okay, any questions so far on that? Remember, anything that you can't separate yourself with, your body parts, your feelings, your family, always starts with ja, okay? Always starts with ja. And you're always talking about my feet hurt, my head hurt, my arm hurts, my knee hurts. There's always something. And we're going to put in body parts to this here soon. So y'all can add a lot more. So maybe this next class we'll start putting in body parts so you'll know body parts so you can say that you can't separate these, okay? We'll put in body parts, family in there to say where they're yours. Okay, feelings. We're gonna do those feelings too. I got papers on all those. We're gonna go through those, guys. So you'll know your body parts. Like we have different body parts. We have fingers, we have the hand, we have the elbow, we have the shoulder, we have the back. And you know, at one time, they all hurt. They all hurt at one time. Your knee, your thigh, your hips, your ankles, your toes. So we're going to learn all those, and you're going to and I'm going to be using different words. So you got to pay attention to these words, okay? To these words, okay? Did I have one more? Okay. Harness. What part is it? Okay, harness. Harness is I'm going to. See? Okay. Waka harness. I'm going to harness. And there's a base word for that, and I'll get that to you. Okay? Harness. So Januchkilis, I'm sleepy. Waka, lay down. Harness, I'm going to. And that can be harness. We use that a lot too. Aya harness. I am going. See? I am going. Akobana harness. I'm going to play. See? I'm going. That's what it is, harness. And that's a part of the sentence, like I am going, can be like, some people says, well, what about ayida, to go? But that's to go. This is, I'm going to do something. Okay, that's part of the sentence. I'm going to do something. Does that kind of answer your question? Does that kind of clear it up for you? Is that clear so that, you know, it's understood? Okay. Okay, we're having a technical difficulty here.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay.
What is this? Is that all we got?
You have your buys and your greetings
We
on
did
there.
those. Okay. Let's go to this right here. Okay. See this right here? The verbs, that's where harness comes in. See? Harness, he just, see? That's where you say, I am going. See, the IS is in there. The AC is in there. That's where that Han is. I am going. See how this is all connected, guys? This is all connected. Hanes means I am going. See the ending to Hanes is this right here, ending right here. So all this is going to connect. Okay. This is all going to be what you're going to use. Okay. But you can't use it with past. You can't use it with past. You have to say the present tense. I am going. Okay. So this is where I am comes right here. That ending. Remember? To go. So that's kind of like a filler too. That's kind of like something that may not even be in the dictionary. Who knows? I haven't looked that up. But that's our language is a little different. Okay, a little different. Okay, Mojanita is today. Always remember that Mojanita, because we got a lot of things. And by the way, yesterday I got a call saying we lost another speaker. We lost another speaker, a fluent speaker. We lost a speaker. So that's affecting us, isn't it? It wouldn't think we may not even know her. We may not even know this woman. We may have never seen her, but she was a speaker. So in our world, that affected it. It affected our nation to a point, because she was a speaker of our nation. She might not have been well known, but she was a speaker. And I thought, oh no, another speaker. She was a fluent speaker, and we lost her yesterday. And that's a loss to us, a loss to our nation. She was a speaker. So that brought our count down again. That brought our count down. Seemed like this year we've been losing a lot of speakers, and it's sad. Okay, so does that answer your question on that? Okay. Okay. Is Ja and G make sense to you? Is it gonna work? And how Han is? Okay. Okay. Magas. Say it. Hada Magas. Say it again. And this is kind of like commands to a point. This is why? Because it's got the C at the end. Magas. And I use this a lot. And my little grandson, the youngest one, the little bitty one, I'll say Magas. I'll say something and I'll say Magas. I'll say something in Mvskoke and I'll say it. And then if he's not saying it right, I'll say it again and I'll say Hadam Magas. Hadam Magas. And he'll say it again. That's how I go with my grandkids. I do this. Magas. Hadam Magas. And they know. They know what that is now, because it's repetition. And we can be anywhere. And I'll say, Istilibega. I'll say, Magas. Istilibega. Magas. Say, shoes. And then I'll say, Istilibega. Hada Magas. Hada Magas. And they'll say it. And like, if they make a slight change in a word, I'll say Hadamagas. I'll say it for them. I'll say Hadamagas. This, and I don't hardly use Chibuhuks. They're loud and clear most of the time. And Jingitas. And that's another thing I say. If they ask for something that they know in Mvskoke, I say Jingitas. I make a a gesture with my body saying, I don't know what you're saying. Jingitsuks, I don't understand you. And they'll get it, but that's using body. That's using the body. I'm going, Jingitsuks. And my face will tell them that I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand. Jingitsuks. And they'll say it again in Mvskoke, especially when they know it in Mvskoke and they use the English. That's when I tell them, Jingitsuks. And I'll say, Jingitsuks. And they'll tell me in Mvskoke. We was at the table the other day and my little grandson said, salt. And boy, my little granddaughter was just ready to give it to him. And I said, huh? And I said, Jingitsuks. Because he uses that every day, except that yesterday he said, salt. And I said, Jingitsuks. Jingitsuks. And he asked for it again, salt. And I said, Jingitsuks. And he finally said, oh, Janwa. Oh, Janwa. And we gave it to him. So now, see, what did that do? That showed him that he's got to ask for it in Mvskoke before we give it to him. So the next time he wanted it, guess what he did? Grandma, oh, Janwa. We gave it to him right away, but we held it back because he knows it. But he was the one to use that English about with salt. And he knows the only way is to use it. So he had to use that in order for us to give it to him. So rest of the day, he said, Okjanwa. We had to get him used to that. But he's been using it all this time, and I don't know what happened last night that he said salt. He said salt. They spell, looking on the app from the Mvskoke Nation, they spell differently. It says differently.
They spell I differently. It's got an I there. After
Is that an I?
I think so.
Differently. That's something I can't answer. Because of the fact that I can't answer that. Because of the fact that, we use sounds, but they could be using English, I guess, to a point, instead of using the way we do it, So, whereabouts is that? Looking on my
Mahaya. He's referencing the D that you put at the end of the ani. The way that you say I.
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying now. Okay, I got you. Right here. Where is it? Oh, I know where you. Let's see. Right here. No. I know what you're talking about. Anit. It says I. Anit is me. Anit is I. I think is that what you said? It's on one of this verbs, I think.
I really can't read this down.
Right here. Anit.
Oh.
I. Okay, anit is like me, but anit means I. Anit he just I am seeing. Okay. Anit he just I am seeing. Does that make sense? Is that clear? Okay. He just is present tense, but say I am looking at it or I am seeing it. Anit he just I am seeing it. See, anit. Anit is same thing as I. Okay. I am or I. Okay. Does that make sense?
So honey, how would you say it?
Ani is just like the base word for anit. You gotta add the ending. Ani is like me. Okay. Ani or
So
I.
you wouldn't say honey case.
You wouldn't say anilites, me running. You say anitlites, I am running. The D at the end changes that. Is that clear enough for y'all guys? Let me get this.
My grandpa would say gauge up or say it. K-I-C-T-E-I-A-G up or say it. Gauge up.
Okay. On that, que, my grandpa would say geja for say it. Okay. This is where you're gonna go. Okay. Geja is, my grandpa would say geja for say it. Magas. Geja is to something. Gejas. Crybaby gejas. You're saying, say something to somebody on gejas. Okay? Geja. Geja means say something. But magas is a command that says, and so is this. Gejas. Gejas is saying something to somebody. Okay. Say, like if I wanted to call, if I told Coco to tell Jordan, go eat or eat, I would say, Coco, Jordan, humbas, gejas. But you can't say geja. You have to say gejas. And that way that makes it a command. Okay. So if I said, Jordan, go tell Brandon to eat, I say, Jordan, Brandon, humbas, gejas. Does that make sense?
Somebody on here said he just is first person, so you don't really need a nit.
No, you don't. You don't really need it. You just that takes care of it right there. Mado, yeah, we were little, so makes sense. Mado. So see how this is all going into language, guys. This is all going into language. And you know, this language hardly, in the English sense, doesn't really make sense to a European, but to us, yes. Okay. And then sometimes it's hard to explain this. Okay, so gadgets, does that kind of explain where gadgets and gadget comes in? Gadget is like, I can say, crybaby gadget. That's our present tense, you know. Any one of those can be used, I guess. And that's where language comes in. It's kind of difficult. But once you get, and I'll guarantee you people, when this light comes on, it's going to shine. But you know what? The light has to come on. And you'll say, oh my gosh. So this is what it is. Once that light comes on, you're on your way, people. You're on your way. Sometimes that light's just a little dimmer than sun. Some of them's just a little flicker, but that light will come on. And once that light comes on, you're going to take its town. That light will come on, I guarantee you. Okay. Any other questions so far? See, Boxy is tomorrow. Remember that? We always say in here, Boxy Dawa when we're leaving. Dawa means maybe. So we're saying maybe tomorrow, because remember now, we don't know. We don't know, so we're saying Boxy Dawa. When we leave out of here, that's what we say. Boxy Dawa. And Mojanita. Mojanita is today. Okay. This is what this is. Mojanita, present. Present tense, Mojanita. Future is Boxy. Future is Boxy. Okay? Future is Boxy. So, we're going to go into some really heavy things here. I think I sent you one, didn't I, about that, the rules. I haven't sent it yet because I'm working on these rules about, and I'm gonna give you a few, just a little tip of the iceberg what we're gonna go into, but I need y'all to use this and study this right now because there is rules. I'll be right back. Ready? See. And you will get this on the app once I get through editing. Get all this is very important, so I have to edit. I've been looking for it. I had my manager check it for misspellings. This is going to be important. And this is what you're going to be looking at. Nouns, adjective, adverbs, and verbs. Nouns name a person, place, or thing. Remember that the subject may be understood. It is usually indicated in parentheses. You, he, she, it, we, you, they. Adjective described by answering the question, which one, what kind, how many. This is all involved in the language because we're going to go into, now listen. Gotcha, lustat. Gotcha, lusty. Gotcha, lusteen. Gotcha, lustat. See the difference? Gotcha, lusty. Gotcha, lusteen. Gotcha, lustat. How the Indians are going. I'm going to explain all that, how you use them, when to use them. Because we do use them. It's part of the language, guys. So we're going to go into that, but I want to make sure that we got you and me and how this works into language, guys. Okay, this all works into language. So we may not have, adverbs, and I will tell you what adverbs, adjectives, and everything is. Okay, but I'm looking. I got the rules down, but we need to do it. Okay. See, gotcha lusty is black tiger. Gotcha lusta, change E to A, add T ending. Gotcha lusta. The black tiger. See, the black tiger. This is what you're going to learn because we use this in language. You don't pay attention, and I don't either to what we speak, but we do use it. We do use it. So you're going to learn that. And this is just going in, and we're going to take this and slow, very slow. Because this is a slow, I want you to pick this up. And we'll be sending these papers out as soon as I edit it. Look for corrections, look for errors, which I didn't do this time. That I will send them out, and I'll have this corrected too. So we're going to learn all this. And then we're on our way. Then we're going to go into, here, I got a question.
Could we please have a copy of last Friday's video in class? Sorry.
Oops, guys. It was just, our Jordan, our backbone here of this screen wasn't here. And me and Coco was like running around, and you probably heard us talking. What do we do now? What do we do now? We was running around, and it didn't record. And I'm sorry about that, but and whatever you need, I'll go back over it. Whatever we did that day, I'll go back over it because I don't want y'all to get lost here. Okay, I don't want you to get lost. I don't want you to be. So we'll go back. What did we do last Friday? I have a lesson plan. Anyway, I will review. Okay, we'll review it because I don't want you to miss out on anything. Because to tell you the truth, if you miss something in language, you missed a lot. You missed a lot. Okay. So that's how come I try to keep you up and review and review, and we go back this way, we go back that way. So, okay. Yeah, so I'll give it to everybody. I'll try to go back over it, and then we'll go back over it to make sure that you didn't miss nothing. Okay. Okay, any questions? We got about 5 minutes. Anything that you need to ask? Okay. Let's go to this command phrase. I'm trying to hang on to, try to do this because this next, after this break, after when we have a break, we're going to go into this right here that I told you. And it's a little bit complicated. So I'm getting you ready for this stuff, you know. So I want to make sure that y'all got this down. And please keep studying your sounds. Keep studying your sounds, because if you see it, it's got everything to do with pronouncing. Your enunciation, everything like that. It's got everything to do with it. Your tones. And you know, we're sounds. Our language is sounds. If you look at it, you should know by now, we are sounds. So we're being level 1. We're going to go back to all this sentence. And this is simple sentence structure that we're going to go into, but it's going to explain it a little more. And I'll have this on there. I just need to edit it, recheck, and you know, I recheck, except when it's a fast, and I've been gone one day. It's a fast thing. I don't get to go over it, but you know, it takes me probably 2 hours to get these things onto the screen just to make sure that it's right, because I don't want to make a mistake. But there are times I have typos and everything. Okay, we got about 2 minutes. Look here. I will see you. I'm talking to you. Chihijathis. But I will see you again. Hadam Chihijathis. I will see everyone. Chihijagathis, because there's a bunch of y'all on here. I'm going to say Chihijagathis. We will see each other again. Hadam Chihijathis. I will see you again. Let's see each other again. Hadam Dihijagatis. That's all of y'all guys. Everyone that's here. Hadam Dihijagatis. Okay. Hadam Dihijagatis. Let's meet up again, guys. Let's see each other again. Okay. Let's see each other again. Okay.
Victoria said, could you include a separate recording just of the pronunciations of what we went over during the day? I would like to practice, and I have to hear it over and over.
Yes, we will. Like I said, I'm not gonna leave you hanging. We're not just gonna do this. This is gonna be slow, guys. Chi, he, ja, this. Hadam, chi, he, ja, this. This is all in your sounds. In your 2-syllable sounds, they're all in there. Hadam, chihijatis. Chihijagatis. Chihijagatis. Hadam, hadam, dihijiyatis. See, there's no silent sounds. Okay, there is no silent sounds. Okay, let's go here. Ja, janatki, ji a ni a fi ki e, no kis ni o ki e si. When you do it that way, and you learn your sounds, that's where that counts. Okay. All right. Chihijagathis. Chihijagatis. Okay, the word hogosi is used for baby, looking for word for baby. Okay, istuji. Istuji is, remember, uji means a baby, something little. So isti is person, uji means a little person. Istuji means a small person. Hogoshi. I've heard that, hogoshi. And it's probably not in a dictionary, hogoshi. But the word for that is, for baby is istuji. Okay, hogoshi. All right. Chihijagatischi. Mado, everybody. Mado.